Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them can big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them can big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing, dog? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day, man. What a day in the markets. We got more employment labor data still showing us that the jobs market, the labor market is still as strong as it could possibly be. It's still as strong as it's ever been. But we have an absolutely crucial, absolutely critical labor report coming out on Friday that can and will move this market. Today was a choppy day in the markets. Do not let that fool you. This market is about to go absolutely haywire. I'm going to explain to the catalyst that we have coming up what I think this market's going to do, but also talk about some lessons today on how we can adjust trading strategy to make money on choppy days. You guys can't only make money when the markets give you these massive rallies, or only make money when the markets give you this big panic sell-off. You got to be able to make money on the days when the market just kind of maybe does a little bit of this. That's what you got today. Still a beautiful day inside chat for us, thanks to Snowflake. Trade of the day for me today. That's where I made my money. It was a fantastic one. It was a great one. Members in True Trading Group were able to rip some profits off and stuff them in the safest place we know where to put it. That's exactly in our pockets. We're going to talk about that right here on this live stream, as well as the catalyst that we have coming up and what to expect, because there's been a lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of talk in the media in these last couple of days. Mr. Jerome Powell has been out and about testifying in front of Congress yesterday and again today. What are some of the takeaways from that testimony? Does it give us any foreshadowing, any insight for what's to come? I think so. Let's talk about it. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. If you guys still don't know by now, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that's available to the retail trader today. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, folks, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live where myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons and education that can help you become better traders and investors immediately. So take a moment and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of the live streams that we do here, because we're constantly giving you guys golden nuggets, free lessons, market commentary, and trade ideas that can help you guys make money. That's why you're here, right? But why should you listen to anything it is that we talk about on these streams? I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. It was my very first job out of college. That is where I then went through a 3-month educational training program where other professional traders taught me how to trade. I didn't have to go through YouTube. I didn't have to go on Twitter and Reddit to try to figure out who's full of crap and who knows what they're actually talking about. I was taught by professionals my very first go at it, working at the fund in New York. But then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. That was the stock market crash. But it was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and the head trader at True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and a near 30-person staff. We've helped over thousands and thousands of members from all over the world, from over 100 different countries, to reach our goals of reaching profitability. You see, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there because we combine university level education, right? Trading and investing courses, which is a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the fund. We pair that with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. So whether you're a day trader, a swing trader, or just looking for some long-term investing stuff, we cover all of it inside True Trading Group. So something for everybody. We also take that we also take that university level of curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools. Now, these are tools that successful traders use that help them make better decisions because it gives them access to more information. I assure you that successful traders are not using Reddit and Twitter to make their trading decisions. We give you guys access to some of the top tools in the industry from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, and a whole long list of others. The problem is these tools are very expensive if you're to go to the companies directly to pay for them, but you need them. They will increase your chances of success. But $5,000 to $6,000 is a lot of money to spend on just tools. That's why we spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. Saves you guys at least $5,000 to $6,000 right there. We also give you access to all of our members, the TTG family. Like I said, thousands of members from all over the world that are the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. And of course, you'll get all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the rest of the trading mods that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst us as a group of just around 80%, now going on the last 3 years. So folks, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, share the stream on your own social media. Let's reach out and educate and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. All right. So what happened today? You had a couple of key points come out today, right? You had the beige book came out today. What's the beige book? The beige book is an economic summary of the different districts of the Federal Reserve. There are 12 Federal Reserve districts. Okay. Each one of those districts will report economic activity from the month. You got that beige book report today. You also got the ADP non-farm payrolls employment report that you got today. Okay. So you just got economic activity on the beige book. Half of the district said there was no change from January into February. And the other half of the district said there was a modest increase in activity in February from January. So still an expanding economy. You are still not seeing retraction. You are still not seeing negative activity. You are still not seeing a slowdown in activity, which is what the Federal Reserve has been trying to accomplish in order to help bring down inflation. You didn't see it yet. Okay, so again, half the districts, 6, said no change from January to February. The other 6 said modest increase in activity from January to February. Neither one of them, no district, said we saw a decrease in economic activity. But that's what the Fed wants in order to bring down inflation. You also got the ADP employment report. It was expected there was going to be an addition of 200,000 new jobs. Well, 242,000 to be exact. Okay. Guys, there's over 1,000 people here right now on this live stream. Can we please smash that like button and share this stream? All right, so go ahead right now, guys, and smash that like button. Share the stream on your own social media. We got to reach out and educate as many retail traders as we possibly can, right? So basically what you have is the economic activity still good. Labor numbers still good. Folks, it's not going to be like this forever. If you're worried about the economy and you're worried about your job and everything going forward, the good news is that you still have a lot of time to do something about it, because as you're seeing from the data that's still out there, it's not too late yet. But if you've been paying attention this week, if you're paying attention to the things that Powell has been saying, then you know that the picture that's being painted right now is a little bleak. There's a lot of talk about this pending recession. There's a lot of talk, if you've been listening to the testimony in front of the Senate and the House over the last 2 days for Jerome Powell, there's been a lot of talk about people losing their jobs, about an economic slowdown. Meanwhile, the ADP employment report came out today, 242,000 versus expected to be 200,000. So the labor market is still very, very strong. If there is indeed a recession that is on the horizon, which I believe that there will be, I believe there will be a mild recession. I've been very, very steadfast with this and this opinion over the last 6 to 8 months. I have not changed my tune, whether the market's been up or down. I've been very much in the stance that I believe that you're going to see a modest recession, or rather a mild light recession towards the end of this year. But the data still does not show that that is in fact the case. Okay. But if there is this recession, I think it's needed to correct the inflation issue. I don't think the R word should scare people necessarily, especially when you consider the point at which this recession slowdown is coming from. You're coming from a 3.4% unemployment rate and a massive GDP number coming out of COVID, that a recession from those levels, a slight increase in unemployment from 3.4 actually takes you right back up to what the actual 20-year average unemployment number actually would be. And a drop from your economic activity to actually go negative compared to where you were last year and the year prior is actually doesn't seem as bad as you may think. But nonetheless, the recession would still be the recession. But assuming that that is the case, you realize this is the most advanced warning that anybody has ever received. This is the most telecast and just, like nobody has in the history of every recession that we have ever had. You never had this much of a warning, ever. It's in fact, the Wall Street Journal actually just published a report. Don't quote me on the exact title, but they were actually making light of the fact that the quote was actually the most anticipated recession ever, was actually the quote from the Wall Street Journal, the most anticipated recession ever, making light about the fact that unless you've been living under a rock for the last year, you know that everybody is talking about the possibility of this upcoming recession. So the Wall Street Journal is poking fun at the fact that this is not something that's going to surprise anyone. And the chances are also that this is not going to be some economic collapse, famine, end of the world type of scenario. Like I've heard from a lot of doom and gloomers, all over social media. They were very, very loud and obnoxious in September and October when there was supposed to be this Lehman Brothers moment. They've gotten awfully quiet over the last 3 months, 4 months, 5 months since the markets were crashing in September. It's funny how quiet they get when the market stops crashing and all of a sudden their views of the market's going to go down 80%, all of a sudden, that stance, starts to be, yelled a lot lighter than it was when markets were crashing. That fear and that doom and gloom type of scenario is just meant to get your attention, nothing more. It's not meant to give you actionable information that can help you actually make better decisions to put yourself and your family in a better financial situation given the circumstances. That's not what they care about. All they care about is getting you to click on their garbage or to watch their video or to read their article, because that's how they make money. And the easiest way to ensure that you click or watch or read something is to play off of your emotions. And there's no emotion that's stronger when it comes to dealing with greed and fear, and that's money and the fear of losing it. That's why they feed off of that. That's the only reason why. The market 80%. Yeah, the market's going to go down 80%. The S&P 500 is going to go down 80%. You realize during 2008, the worst recession that we've ever had, complete, total economic collapse, complete financial turmoil all across the world, the S&P only went down 55%. But no, this time, because of inflation, we're going to go down 80. Give me a break. The dot-com bubble, okay, the worst recession that you saw prior to 2008, the S&P only went down about 50%. So to hear people talking about the S&P is going down 80% or the Dow is going to go down 80%, it's garbage. It's nonsense. But just as much as that is nonsense, it's equal nonsense, this no landing scenario that I hear people talking about also in early February, when people are saying, oh, never mind a recession, never mind a soft landing. A soft landing is the economy slows but does not go into a recession. That's soft landing. Recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth accompanied with an increase in unemployment. Okay, that's why nobody labeled the recession last year, because there was no increase in unemployment. Unemployment actually went down. That's why you never actually saw an economist label last year as a recession, even though you got the technical definition of the 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. Okay, but a no landing scenario means the economy doesn't even slow down, that we're just going to go through the fastest rate hike cycle in history to help try to bring down inflation, and the economy is just going to continue to expand. That is ludicrous. That is the most ridiculous view that I've ever heard in my entire financial career. The point that I'm getting at is that the extremes of your emotions are never correct, and clearer heads will always prevail. Okay, they'll always prevail. So Jerome Powell testified today. He testified yesterday. He got pressed a lot about the economy. He got pressed about if are people going to lose their jobs? Does there have to be a recession? Why are we seeing people lose their jobs? The labor market's going to soften. But as much as he wanted to dance around the issue, he didn't want to say it. But he referred to everybody that could potentially lose their job. He basically referred to them as just a consequence of trying to bring down inflation, that the labor market softening, which is a nice way of saying people losing their job and job openings going away and it becoming a little bit more difficult to find a job. That's just the labor market softening is just a sexier way or a nicer way of kind of saying that. But he said it's just a consequence of bringing down inflation. And that means this man's got one job, and that is to bring back price stability. I know technically they have two jobs. They have two mandates at the Fed: maximum unemployment and price stability. Okay. But in order to bring price stability back, which right now there is none, you're going to have to see that the unemployment side of that factor be affected. It's just reality. It's just how economics work. And to think anything otherwise, in my opinion, is just actually foolish. You know, the man's got one job to do. And the way he sees it, he's going to get it done. He's going to bring inflation down. He's confident that they can. Now, whether you want to argue, can he do it better or not, is besides the point. This has always been what it is. Always. I've been coming on these live streams for a while. And I don't know if it's fair to say that some, I know a lot of people do listen, but a lot of people also do not. The labor market was always going to soften. Always. Okay, we're nowhere near normal in the labor market. Unemployment rate is at multi-decade lows, 3.4%, lowest number since 1969. To think you're just going to stay here while inflation comes down magically is just silly. It's ignorant. So you shouldn't be shocked when you actually start to see the labor market soften. Now, I'll be the first one to admit the labor market has held up much stronger than anybody has expected. But I think at some point you're going to see those numbers begin to soften. You're going to get a huge labor report number that's going to come out here on Friday. All right. The economy will go back to normal. Life will carry on. This is not going to be the end of everything, even if you do have the recession. It's not going to blow anything up. Okay. But every time the market rallies and I start to hear people talk about this no landing scenario, I just think it's ridiculous. And every time the markets go down, you start to hear people talk about, oh, here comes the crash, 80% down, also ridiculous. The truth will always be somewhere in the middle. The people that are screaming that are the most bullish and the people that are screaming that are the most bearish are never the people that are correct. It's always usually somewhere in the middle. And if you allow yourself to fall victim and get pulled into, the excessives and the exaggerations, and, the superlatives, you're going to make the wrong decisions. Just like the retail investor did in September and October. Because in September and October, when everybody was saying the market was going to go down 80%, retail investors became net sellers of stocks for the first time in 2022. It's not a coincidence that retail investors were net buyers the entire way down in 2022. Okay. All throughout this, they were net buyers, net buyers, net buyers, net buyers. And right there, they became net sellers. Net sellers. What does that mean? That means retail investors panicked at the very bottom. They panicked at the very bottom and they dumped all their stocks. And then retail investors came flying back into the market with in the first week of February. Retail order flow, as it relates to a percentage of volume in the overall market, retail order flow reached a new all-time high, which means basically retail investors panicked and sold at the bottom, and they panicked and then bought back in at the top. And now you've had the markets move lower ever since, significantly lower ever since, and you have more of these major catalysts coming up that I think could create even more volatility in this market. And I'm expecting even also a little bit more downside in the market once these catalysts all come underway. And we'll talk about what those catalysts are and why, what effect I think they're going to have in the markets and how I plan on making money from it. Okay. But these are the things that you need to be paying attention to. These are the catalysts you need to understand. And in order if you guys want to make money in the market, you can't just make money when the market rallies. You can't just make money when the markets crash. And if you fall victim to playing the play on emotions, you're going to be just like every other retail investor that panic sold at the bottom and then chased back in at the top. Stop doing the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You guys can take just a little bit of money. You can invest in yourself. You can learn how to properly participate in this market. And while I can't guarantee you guys that, while I can't guarantee you guys that you're going to make a ton of money, I can guarantee that we'll give you a real shot. We'll give you real education. We'll give you real tools. We'll give you access to a real community that can help you guys make money. Really give you a real shot. Okay. So if a recession scares you, The thought of potentially losing your job scares you, or getting a pay cut scares you. You have the most advanced warning that anyone has ever had in the history of recessions. So if you fast forward 6 months from now and your back is up against a wall and a recession is knocking on the door and you just lost your job, you have nobody to blame for it other than yourself. Because here you are on a live stream. I know this isn't your first live stream. This isn't the first time you're hearing somebody talk about a recession. You know, back in the depths of your mind, you know, you're worried, you're thinking about it, you're going through the what if scenarios, you're sitting up there at night wondering, if I do lose my job, how long could I keep us afloat until I find another job? I know you think about it at night when people talk about a recession. So what are you doing about it to prepare for that moment? Are you just going to hope and pray that it doesn't happen? Because the most likely scenario is that it will. I'm not going to come on these live streams. I'm not going to play off of your emotions. I'm not going to make you feel like you're going to miss the rally, and I'm not going to make you feel like, oh, the world is about to end. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you real actionable information and tell you exactly what I'm doing with my own money, because this is what I believe the markets will do based on the information that I have in front of me and based on the 17 years of trading experience that I have. This is what I believe is going to take place. We were spot on with our thoughts in 2021 and 2022. I was very vocal in True Trading Group and on these live streams. At the end of 2021, I said, guys, I'm selling in my long-term portfolio, but literally for the first time in over a decade, that I'm selling in my long-term portfolio. I believe the market's going to crash in 2022. You don't have to take my word for it. Just go watch my live stream in September, October, November, December. And you guys will see of 2021 when I'm telling everybody I think the market's crashing in 2022. It was the right move. It was the right move. And then while we waited, the markets crashed. We went down to 360 to 380 on the SPY, and I started buying back. Sold up in the 420s, or 430s, wherever it was. I think it was the 430s is where I was selling out at 2021. Let me actually just go back and look. Oh shit, no, 440s and 450s. So here's where I was selling out my long-term portfolio. That move right there in September into October. Okay, so October, that move right there. So 440s, 450s is where I sold out my long-term portfolio. And then we started buying back in down here in the 360s. You know what scares me? Getting enough courage and conviction to quit my job and trade full-time. Wow. I feel that. I feel that comment. I really, really do. You know what? True Court and Crime Junkie. What I will tell you is this. The biggest psychological hurdle that a trader will deal with is when they go full-time. And it's funny because you think that, well, when you go full-time, you have to be a good trader, right? If you're considering going full-time, you're considering quitting your job, that means you feel confident you're making enough money as a trader that you can support your life and your family, right? So you're obviously a good trader. So you would think that your biggest psychological hurdle would have been somewhere in the past. No, your biggest psychological hurdle will be when you actually leave the safety net of your salary. And wanting to make money becomes need to make money. It's the biggest hurdle that people have to overcome, but it's everyone's goal. And I can assure you that the road to get to that point, it's not easy, right? Nothing worth doing ever is, but I can assure you that the journey is well worth it. As a company, we're actually launching a product. As True Trading Group as a company, we're launching a product called TTG Mastermind. Okay, it is all about you being able to move from your 9 to 5 into your own business, including being a full-time trader. So TTG Mastermind is really all. For those who don't know, my business partner Adam is the one who kind of spearheads TTG Mastermind. Adam has built 3 multi-million-dollar businesses at the young bright age of just 39, started when he was 23. And over from 23 to 39, those 3 businesses have total combined collectively generated nearly $100 million in revenue. And he spearheads that entire process. So that's what it's really all about. It's leaving that 9 to 5 and starting your own business, which also includes starting your own business as becoming a trader. What I can tell you is that there are a lot of members in True Trading Group that have been able to successfully make that jump and have become full-time traders. Members of TTG, do me a favor and just type the number 1 if you guys are full-time traders now with True Trading. Just go ahead and type the number 1 if you guys have left your job and you guys have become full-time traders. Now, obviously, we have thousands of members from all over the world. Not all of our members are obviously full-time traders. Most of our members currently do have full-time jobs and are working towards becoming full-time traders, but it is a very realistic goal. It is a very possible goal. And the members that we have in True Trading Group are living, breathing proof that it is possible and that it is something that you can achieve. But it's not something that's going to happen overnight. You're going to join TTG and 30 days later, you're going to tell your boss to go screw himself, right? It's going to require some effort from you. Okay, it's going to require some effort from you, but nothing worth doing is ever easy. But that's why we're in this. That's why we do this, right? Everyone's goal is to one day make enough money where they don't have to go to work anymore, where they can wake up, sit down at their desk for a couple hours, trade here and there, make some money, and then go enjoy the rest of their day. Go to the beach, go spend time with the kids, go golf. That'll be me, right? So it's possible, okay? It's possible, but you've got to be able to believe in yourself. Because when you make the jump to become a full-time trader, that's it. You don't rely on anybody else. You're not relying on the success of a major corporation that you work for and their success as an entity to make sure that you and your family get fed. The only person that you have to rely on to make sure your family gets fed is yourself. Now, the beauty of that, though, is that there is no limit to your upside. You can be the best damn school teacher this world has ever seen. You're never going to make $250,000 a year. You're never going to make $500,000 a year. My sister is a high school English teacher. She's a phenomenal teacher. Love her to death. She's one of the best teachers I've ever seen in my life. But she's never going to make $200,000 a year. She's never going to make $500,000 a year. She'll never become a multimillionaire being a high school English teacher. Doesn't matter how good she is. Her upside potential, her earning potential is limited and it is capped. As a trader, there is no limit to your upside. Your potential is not capped. There's nothing stopping you from reaching your goals. If you get better, you will make more money. Plain and simple. You want to make an extra 10 grand a year? Possible. 50? Possible. 100? Possible. $250,000? Possible. $500,000? Possible. $1 million? Possible. $2 million? Possible. $5 million? Hard? Possible. Okay? Possible. All of these things are possible. You got to be willing to work for it. You got to be willing to invest in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You see, one of the biggest problems that I see with retail traders and retail investors, they don't believe in themselves. They believe in everybody else except themselves. You'll have someone go onto Reddit and read a post from Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 69 that says, ABCD, this stock, there's a bajillion and one ghost shares, phantom shares that are short, the naked shorts, they're all piled up together in Panama somewhere. And this stock, it's going to squeeze from $3 to $3,000. And you're going to make $1 million overnight if you just buy this stock right now and don't ever sell it. And you'll read that post from Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 69. Of course, I'm exaggerating, and be like, okay, I believe in Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 69. But you don't believe in yourself enough to say, you know what? I want to be able to make money from the market. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to get a real education so I can understand what is going on, so I can start making my own decisions, because I think that I'm smarter than Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 69. I think that I can make better decisions than Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 69. That's the biggest problem I see with retail traders and investors. They believe everybody else but themselves. And if you don't ever believe in yourself, you're never going to be successful in anything in life. Never mind just when it comes to the stock market. You won't be successful in your full-time job. You won't be successful in starting or running and growing your own business. You won't be successful in anything if you don't believe in yourself. This is no different. This is why True Trading Group exists as a company. True Trading Group exists because there is a massive hole. There is a void that gives retail investors the opportunity to get the same level of education that a professional would receive working on Wall Street. There's nowhere for a retail trader to get that kind of information. Nowhere. It's all nonsense. It's all get rich quick crap. Every single where you go, it's like, I trade for 10 minutes a day. I make $1,000. Follow me. Garbage. Oh, I got this special AI algorithm. It's got a 99.9999999% win rate. Garbage. Oh, this one special secret pattern. Nobody on Wall Street knows about this pattern except me. I'm going to teach it to you only for $5,000 a year. I got this one special indicator, this one equation. Garbage. All these people all they're doing is taking advantage of your desire for instant gratification, because nowadays nobody is willing to work for their achievements. They all want it handed to them. They all want somebody else to do it for them. And I'm here to tell you guys, wake up. Stop getting taken advantage of by these complete clowns that pretend to be some kind of guru or furu, and they are not. All they are marketers. They have no information to give you that's going to actually be an actual piece of information that can do you and your family any type of good. They're just going to capture your attention with some sexy little sales tactic. They're going to get your money, and when you fail, they're going to say it's your fault. They say, oh, well, we're making money, so if you didn't, that's on you. That's your fault. Sorry, loser. And they're just going to kick you right to the curb because you're just another number to them. And it's going to rinse and repeat and recycle and continuously take advantage of people. But then you have this other group of people. You have this other group of people that have decided, you know what, the hell with everybody else. I'm going to grab this by the reins. I'm going to grab this by the reins. I'm going to take control of my own life. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to invest in myself. Because at least if I make the wrong decision, at least I know I'm the one that made that decision. I don't know about you, but when I make the wrong decision, I can sleep easier at night knowing that I'm the one that made the decision. I'm a big boy. I'm an adult. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I should lose money. If I am wrong, that makes sense to me. But it's a lot easier for me to sleep at night knowing that I am the one that made the decision. You need to all look yourself in the mirror and really go give yourself a wake-up call. Tens of millions of retail investors came into the market because of the retail craze, thinking that the market was something else that it wasn't, because they were told stocks only go up. They were told to hodl and hold on for dear life, diamond hand to the moon, and they all got their heads taken off for it. It was a false sense of reality that created a ton of bad habits that is going to make those people lose a lot of money over the next couple of years, not to mention the money they already lost last year. That process does not work. That strategy does not work. You wouldn't be here if it didn't. You guys have to stop looking for the easy way out. This is gut check time. The catalysts that are coming up over the next couple of weeks are make or break for this market. The market is hanging on, hoping that you are not about to get another hot CPI inflation report. What do you think is going to happen? If next week on Tuesday, the CPI number comes in higher than expected again, then the PPI number on Wednesday comes out higher than expected again, and Jerome Powell and co. meet on the 21st and the 22nd of this month, and they go, shit, the jobs market is still red freaking hot. The unemployment rate is still at a five-decade low. Actually, yeah, a 5-decade low. Wow. A 5-decade low. 50 freaking years, man. And inflation is higher than we expected it to be. What do you think the Fed's going to do? They're going to raise rates higher than they initially thought. Much further than they initially thought. Forget 5%. You're talking 6% now. for the Fed funds target rate. Forget keeping interest rates there, for keeping rates high for 6 to 8 months before you get a rate cut. You're not getting a rate cut. These people that are talking about a rate cut, you've lost your mind. You don't understand how economics work. You don't understand what the Fed is trying to do and the only possible way that they can achieve what they're trying to do. You're not getting a rate cut. Stop thinking that you're going to get a rate cut. Stop thinking that inflation is going to magically come down. If the last CPI report was not assigned to you, then this second one will be. You guys got to just start to prepare yourself, man. You got to prepare yourselves for it. You got to put your pants on. You got to get to work. If that recession comes, are you going to have a plan? Are you going to have a plan to make money? If you lose your income, do you have a plan to replace it, to subsidize it, to supplement it? Or are you just going to wait and hope and pray that it doesn't happen? Members of True Trading Group don't have to ask themselves that question. Members of True Trading Group have decided a very long time ago that they are done believing in Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat 6'9". They are ready to believe in themselves. And they found out a long time ago that when they actually believed in themselves and they actually invested in themselves, they realized that their goals are a lot closer than they think. That you don't need Wall Street experience to be successful. You don't need to graduate from some fancy Ivy League college to be successful in the market and make better financial decisions. They realized that a long time ago. Members of True Trading Group do not give a rat's ass if there is a recession or not, because you know why? They don't care. They'll make money if the markets go up. They'll make money if the markets go down. The question that you have to ask yourself is, if there is a recession, can you still make money if there is a recession? Because members of True Trading Group can. And members of True Trading Group are making money right now, and they will continue to, whether or not there is a recession. You don't have to take my word for it. I really don't care. I understand that my word doesn't mean much to people when I say these things on live streams, because you don't. What am I going to say? Members of True Trading Group are all losing money? Of course, I'm not going to say that. Here, watch. Members of True Trading Group, just do me a favor. Type the $ in chat right now if you guys are making money and you're becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type the $. Just type the $. You're making money. You're becoming a better trader. Type the $ in chat right now. I just want to see. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay. If you're not a member, just pay attention how many people are going to type the $ in chat right now. These people that you see typing the $, these aren't bots, folks. These are members of True Trading Group. These are real people just like you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more money than you. They don't have more experience than you. They're not luckier than you. They believed in themselves. They said, F you, Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat. You're an idiot. You told me to diamond hand CEI. You told me to diamond hand AMC. You told me to diamond hand, Wish. You told me to diamond hand Rivian. You told me to diamond hand Bed Bath & Beyond. You told me to diamond hand GNS. Where has all of that gotten you? Meanwhile, you see all these people telling you that they're making money while you're licking your wounds and holding on to your very heavy bags at this point. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't. You just have to start to believe in yourself. All right. Take a little sip of water. I'm getting a little hot in here. Aaron Shearer, been watching you for a few weeks and was let go yesterday. Wow, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm not ready to go back to another job. I have some fun saved. I want to try this. I'm a single dad, 2 kids in high school. Wow. Wow, that just kind of came full circle really fast, didn't it? However, there's a lot of people watching this YouTube channel right now, watching this live stream, whose butthole just puckered up a little bit. Aaron, man, I'm really sorry, bro. I'm really sorry to hear that you were just let go yesterday. I would tell you to get started right away. And I would tell anybody else that's on this live stream right now to get started right away before you get into a similar situation. I'm really sorry to hear about that, man. But this is what I'm talking about. I don't want people to have to learn about this and learn about trading and learn about the markets when your back is up against the wall. You got enough to worry about when something like that happens. And one of the ways for you to become a very good trader is that you have to be able to control your emotions. Being an emotionless trader is one of the characteristics that's needed in order to be consistently profitable and be successful and to really maximize your true potential. Traders that trade with emotions make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you lose money, right? There's a reason why 80% of the volume that's transacted on the stock exchange is done through computers, okay? Because computers have no emotion. They don't care if there's a green candle or a red candle. They don't care if they're up or they're down. It's a computer. They're just following commands. The sooner you can trade more like a computer and the more like a robot, the sooner that you're going to be able to become a better trader. Prepare yourselves now. Get educated now. Learn about trading now, so that if the day does come that you find yourselves in a situation like this person, Aaron, on the screen here, you're already in a position, okay, to utilize and implement the skill set that you have been working on, that you have been building over the last couple of months. Don't wait until the last minute. My father, one thing that he has taught me is procrastination is a killer. Procrastination will kill you in more ways than one. You procrastinate at work, you get fired, that can kill you. Procrastinate by not going to the doctor with your annual checkups, that can kill you literally. Like procrastination will kill you both, figuratively speaking and actually literally speaking. And if you guys procrastinate and you wait and you wait and you wait, it's too late. And you'll never know what could have been. So I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Really, really sorry to hear that, Aaron. Well, guys, we have a lot to talk about here today on this live stream. Like I said, we wanted to go over with you. I wanted to go over the beige book with you guys. I wanted to cover the ADP employment report, but I also want to cover with you, trade of the day today, which is the snowflake trade. That's where I made my money today. I put on 2 trades today, my long on snowflake, and then I put on a hedge. The hedge was a short on Alibaba. It was a break-even trade. I didn't make money. I didn't lose money, but snowflake paid me beautifully. And I still had the protection of my hedge. So I wouldn't want to talk to you guys. I want to recap and kind of go over the snowflake trade today and kind of discuss with you guys, what was it about the snowflake trade that made me go after this trade specifically. And it has a lot to do with like a little bit of relative strength. There's a relative strength aspect in here. Relative strength and relative weakness is something that I really do rely very heavily on in my trading, and specifically speaking about when I go over with you guys, specifically speaking about when I said I want to go over strategies and how you can make money in a choppy market. Relative strength and relative weakness has a lot to do with how I adjust my trading strategy to make money in a choppy market. I know it's 1100. I have 973. It's a very specific number. All right, 973. I don't need a laptop, and I will work my butt off. Aaron, I believe you too. I believe you. I believe you that you would work your butt off. Adam. Aaron, I'll give it to you, man.
Yeah, we don't have laptops anyways.
I'll give it to you, man.
Yeah, we don't. We are completely sold out of laptops anyways. So, and Aaron, we'll do you one better, brother. The whole single dad thing really does me in, like every time. My dad was a single dad. I think I've said that on here a couple times, but yeah, we'll do it for we'll do it for an even 900 for you, Aaron, and for anybody else that wants it. So there is no laptops though tonight. You're not going to get a laptop, but we'll do it for. I'm already updating it right now on the back end. We'll do it for 900. And Aaron, I'll give you a one-on-one with Mike when you sign up.
Happy to do it.
And anyone else that signs up tonight, I'll give you a one-on-one with Mike or any of the other mods of your choice. But Aaron, you sign up, you'll get a one-on-one with Mike. Let's see if we can't help you get on the right foot. And if and when you sign up and time goes by and you do well and this story has somewhat of a happy ending, would love to get you on the live stream at that point and hear about your journey, brother.
That's the deal, Aaron. That's the deal. And Aaron, I was gonna say 950, but Adam just came on and saved you the $50. But that's the deal, Aaron. We'll do it. But if this ends in a success story, at some point down the road, you got to come back on the live stream as a guest and you got to tell your story. That's the deal. I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. Anyone that wants it, we'll do, I don't know. What do you want to do? $900 to anyone that wants it before midnight tonight, or do you want to set a number on it? You want to just do it unlimited?
I don't care. I'll do unlimited. I'm in a great mood, man.
Yeah, we have our meetup that starts tomorrow morning.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the Miami meetup. All of our members, not all of our members, but coming in here tomorrow, coming down to Miami. We're going to be trading live on the trading floor with everybody together with all the mods, and it's just going to be a hell of a lot of fun to meet everybody. And we got a lot of cool activities and workshops and educational things, but also some fun, socializing and activities planned for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. No, Aaron, thank you. You have no idea what this means. Aaron, I got to tell I do. I do have an idea what it means. And the reason why I have an idea what it means is because people like you are exactly why Adam and I have created this company. And, it's to give people like you a real fair shot. So I do. And that's why, I don't know, I got a soft spot for this kind of stuff. And I just know firsthand. And listen, I'm not sitting here saying, don't get it. I'm not saying this is like this is a get rich quick scheme. There's easy money here. It's not what I'm saying, but it's not impossible either. But if all you're doing is going on Reddit and you have a Robinhood account, then yes, it will be impossible for you. Okay, that's a surefire way for you to just completely have just endless amounts of failure and continuously lose money. Which I'm sure that many people on this live stream right now, that's exactly how the process and your journey has gone for you so far. Probably just Twitter, Reddit, free Discord, Robinhood account, $1,000, YOLO, bunch of options that I have no idea what's going on, and you've lost your account or blown it up probably 3 times by now. And if that's the case, I know that you got to wake up one day and be like, okay, this isn't working. I got to try something different. But I don't know what it was, Aaron. As soon as I read your message on the screen, you're like, I'll work my butt off. I just instantly believed you. I have no idea why. I have no idea who you are, but I don't know why. I just read your message and I don't know. I just felt sincerity. I can't explain how I felt it, but I don't know. I just believed you.
All right. And the checkout page is updated now. Should be good to go now. Joe, if you could check it. I got to get rid of the laptop. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Fuck.
On the fly adjustments here.
Don't give them the link to anything yet.
Yeah, no, I won't tell them anything yet. Adam has to make the changes on the checkout page because the price was $1,100. So Adam's changing it right now on the back end of the site. So you got to get.
All right, we should be good to go.
All right, you all set?
I think so. Joe, you there? We good? Still says
Refreshed. It's all good.
it still says 50. Hang on. Yes, we should be good now. Yes, we're good.
Is this true? News breaking that SI is winding down operations and will be liquidating?
Probably, yes.
Intent to wind down operations and voluntarily liquidate Silvergate Bank. Company considering how to best preserve residual value of its assets. Wow.
You think they'll sell us their database? Daddy needs new leads.
Let's go for it. Yikes. R.I.P.
Yo, look who I picked up. Who's just like on my couch.
Theo, you're live. Wow, that's big news for SI, guys.
Yeah, I can't believe Sports Illustrated is going out of business.
Yeah.
They really went downhill since Kathy Ireland left.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Wow. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. This is a $220 stock.
Yeah. I remember that time Sam Bankman-Fried asked me what color my Bugatti was.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like,
let me tell people how to take advantage of this $900 offer that you just gave them right here on this. Well, actually, I mean,
we both did. What do you mean I gave them? We both did.
I was going to say 950. You did 900. It's fine. Guys,
we just did 973, which was like ultra specific. And I was like, bro, I'm not going to take this guy's, like.
Yeah, that was ultra very specific. It was like, that was a very specific 973. I was like, okay. Yeah, let me tell you guys how to take advantage of the $900 offer. So it's $900 here, but there's no laptop. Okay.
I also, the only thing I would change is that I don't think we should make it unlimited.
Okay.
Just limit it to like 15 people and call it a day.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. All right, so that's what we'll do. For the next 15 people that sign up, we'll give it to you guys for $900. So here's the deal. You'll go to ttgoffer.com and then you will enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll click apply code. The price will drop to $900. Just enter your info, check out, and you guys are good to go.
Yeah, we're doing something different tonight. If you're a trial member, this will only work for existing trial members. If you're a trial member, you have to go on your computer. You have to log in to your TTG member dashboard. You'll click the big green button that says join now after you log in. And I have whitelisted all current trial members as long as they are logged in first.
How did you do that fast?
No, it was something I was going to do today anyways.
Oh, for the 1100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier than what we've been doing.
Yeah, that is easier. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that is easier.
But if you're a previous trial or a previous member, you do still need to text that number. But if you're not, all you got to do is log in. If you're a current trial, all you have to do is log in first, click join now, and then all that. All right, but I whitelisted everyone's every current trial member's code. All right,
sweet. All right, so there you guys go. So go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. Okay, and you guys will join for the $900 price point. This is only going to be for the next 15 people. And I'll explain to you, you guys get everything with it. It's not like a limited membership. If you're currently a trial, you have to log in to your member dashboard first, then click the join now. from the dashboard and then use code TTG121. All right. You've got to use TTG121 coupon code, but you have to log in from your member dashboard first. And there's Aaron. Aaron, it is an absolute honor to have you part of the group. 14 spots now remain. Aaron, welcome to the TTG family. You wasted no time, bud. I'm glad to see it. And it is going to be my pleasure to help you throughout this next chapter of your life. So it's my pleasure, man. So Aaron, welcome to the family. So guys, that $900 price point, you get everything with it. It's all of our courses, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned that I worked at the Fund in New York. Joe, you can post up the link in chat. Everyone can see for themselves the list of all of the courses and the topics they're going to learn. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it. Guys, I would take advantage of this $900 price point right now. There's only for the next 14 spots. The price was $1,100. You're saving yourself an extra $200 right here. So I would jump on it. I would grab it now while there's 14 spots remaining. It also includes the Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. It includes congressional trading data, so you can see what stocks and members of Congress are buying and selling. You also get insider trading, so you'll be able to see what when insiders of a company are buying stock or selling stock. You're going to get Quote Media's full book level 2, TradingView premium charting software, the ETNA simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but with real-time data, the Trade Ideas scanner, our own proprietary scanner that you trade, lets you create custom scans, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner. We'll tell you what stocks are being talked about most on social media, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, analyst ratings. Guys, all of this is included when you join for $900. We got to welcome Jesmond, 13. Jesmond, 13 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Jesmond. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, and the price will drop to $900. All right. There is no laptop, but you will be getting a one-on-one mentor session as well for the $900. The price is going back up to over $1,100 after 13 more people join. Okay. It's going back up over $1,100 after midnight tonight. Okay. All right. So again, $900 price point includes everything that we just said, all the courses, all the tools. You get a one-on-one mentor session with myself or any of the other mods that you choose. And you're also going to get a double your money back guarantee as well. I still give you guys a double your money back guarantee. See, I stand behind this platform. I believe with the product that we have created. I believe in the product that we issue and that we have out there, that if you join True Trading Group, you go through our courses, okay? You go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend one study group, okay? Log into the platform and utilize the platform, log in, about at least 50 times, okay? Stay, use your membership throughout the entire year. And if you guys have still not made back your membership fee at least once by the end of your membership, I will give you back double your money. I have no problem offering it.
Dog, double your money back sounds really, really sketch and desperate. How could you even do that?
I can do that. Because, guys, we have a refund rate of 2.83%. That's why I can do it, right? I see the results that members have. We've only had to give a refund to 2.83% of our users. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. And 78% of our members choose to renew their membership when their membership is up. So if our refund rate was 10%, I wouldn't be offering you guys double your money back. So you'll join now for $900, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group, okay? Utilize the platform that you're subscribing to. And if you go through the year membership and do not make back the $900 membership fee at least once, and by the end of that year, I will give you back double. I'll give you back $1,800. That's a deal. You commit, you invest in yourself, we're going to invest in you with you. You're going to put up the 900, I'll put up the 900 with you. Ferdinand, welcome, 12. Ferdinand, welcome, 12 spots left, guys. That's it. 12 spots left for this $900 price point, guys. I would take advantage of this. The price is $1,100. I'm doing this. You guys can all thank Aaron. It's my pleasure to have Aaron part of the group. So you guys can take advantage of the $900 price point. The next 12. Next 12 spots, and the price will go back up over $1,100. All right. So everybody, welcome for demand. All right. So again, $900. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. All of our courses. There's no upsell for courses. You get all the courses. Okay. It's a simplified and expanded fund version I learned working at the fund, and you get all the tools as well. The one-on-one mentor session with myself or any one of the other mods. Kenneth, welcome. Guys, 11 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Kenneth. Kenneth is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Kenneth. All right. And then you have the double your money back guarantee as well. I have no problem offering it. I believe in the product, right? It's a believe in the platform that we have created. Therefore, I should have no problem putting my own money up behind it. I put my money where my mouth is. That's how I prove it to you. Simple as that. All right. Okay, folks. If you have any questions about the membership at all, text us 786-505-4049. Again, 786-505-4049. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. You can text us if you have any questions. And then don't forget, if you are currently a trial member, because listen, if you're a trial member, if you go to join, it's going to cost you over $1,400. So if you're a trial member and you want to join, log into your trial dashboard first. Click the green Join Now button. Then enter TTG121 coupon code. Click Apply Code. The price will drop to $900. And as a trial member, you guys can go ahead and then you can sign up for the $900. And as a trial, you get the same thing. You'll get the one-on-one mentor session with the double your money back guarantee. Same thing applies. So you get the entire deal. All right. So 11 spots left and the price goes back to over $1,100. All right. I'm happy to do it for you guys. All right. All right, folks. So yeah, let me touch on this SI news, real quick. People are like, hey, what does this mean? Implications for Coinbase. Coinbase is not in danger of going out of business. So if anything, I think once this is all said and done and once the crypto storm is over, I actually think Coinbase comes out on top.
Look who else just decided to come in.
I can't see other the screen through.
I'm just saying, speaking of Snowflake.
Oh, is that Glenny?
It is Glenny.
Hey! Guys, the TTG. I see what you just did.
Oh, you haven't seen the new office yet.
The TTG mods.
I'm still on the. Sorry.
Yes, you're still here. The TTG mods are just piling in, guys. Piling into Miami, the TTG mods, as we all prepare for the in-person meetup tomorrow. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do it all with you guys. All right. So I think Coinbase ends up coming out on top. I think Coinbase ends up being a winner. The more companies that go out of business like FTX, Silvergate, et cetera, it might cause volatility in Coinbase at the time in the short term, but in the long term, I think it's a net positive because I do not think Coinbase is in any solvency danger. I think Coinbase is actually a pretty well-run company. If I turn out to be wrong about that, now listen, I don't own Coinbase in my long-term portfolio. But if I end up being wrong about that and something does happen years from now or months from now down the road, then, it is what it is. But as it stands today, I think that, I think Coinbase turns out to be a winner. I think that it ends up being a net positive for them for the long run, as it just means potential more market share as more of their competitors fall. Okay. Hi, guys. Speaking, like we said, we talked about Snowflake was the trade of the day for me. So let's go ahead and let's touch upon Snowflake. I'm going to recap with you guys my trade of the day today. Congratulations, TTG fam, that we're able to profit from this move today on Snowflake. We caught the red to green move. Right there was my entry long. Okay, right there was my entry long on Snowflake. I want to go over with you guys why And then right there was my first take profit. Right there was my second take profit. And then right there was my third take profit. So here are my take profits on Snowflake. Okay. Now, what I want to go over with you guys here is all about just levels. It's all about levels. And when you're thinking the market is going to be choppy, you rely on levels to hold, not break. Okay. And as I draw a line, okay, as I draw a line here across on Snowflake, I'll go to a 15-minute chart just to clean it up a little bit so you guys, it's easier on your eyes. You'll see that you have this big gap down on Snowflake on the 2nd. That was the day after they reported earnings. You had the big gap down. That created a gap entry point, as that's the high of the day off the gap down, and that creates the gap entry point. You broke above that on the 3rd, and then you'll see it started to act as a level of support. You tested it on the 7th. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a tail here. I don't know if you guys can see there's a tail there that goes down into that zone. That's another level of support. And then today, the market's open, and we got a gap down on Snowflake, and we gap down right down to this level again. So when I'm looking at this chart, I'm saying to myself, okay, I got a clean level here around 139 for Snowflake. You get a clean level at 139. I'm going to go back to a 3-minute chart now. Clean level at 139. Right off the open, okay, we dropped, bang, and boom, right down into that level, right? You can see right down this level, but immediately bounced back off of it. Okay, now this is where the relative strength play comes in, what I was talking to you guys about earlier, because right at 10 o'clock, you got your JOLTS number. Your JOLTS number is job openings. So there were more job openings than expected. Okay, which again just goes into why the labor market is just so strong and why the labor market is so tight. So more job openings than expected. And as soon as that number came out, I'm going to go back to the SPY now. As soon as that number came out, you see you get this massive red candle that comes in here on the SPY. The tail goes all the way down to the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see the tails on these candles that easily, but you go all the way down here on that tail. So you broke the low of the day. Here was the low of the day, right? Right there was the low of the day. And the number comes out on the SPY, and then bang, and this massive candle all the way to the downside. So I see the SPY drop to the low of the day, and then you go back to Snowflake. Snowflake didn't go anywhere near the low of the day. Look at that. Nowhere near it. No selling pressure came into the Snowflake at that point. Immediately at that moment, I just got long Snowflake. Okay, I just got long Snowflake. I just marked order myself in. I got a little slippage on my fills and got long 140. 72, I believe was my average, 140.72, because I got like 3 different fills. 140.72, and then there's my entry for the long. Okay. Now I told members if they want to follow me on the trade, they could have got into the March 17th expiration, $142 strike call option, and the rest is just history. Because as we see the SPY then recover, right? The SPY then starts to recover. And you get a little bit more upside after that initial move to the downside off that print. Once I saw the SPY recover, and I took a look and I said, okay, the SPY just actually held and actually took back that move. Snowflake never even came close to breaking the low of the day. Snowflake relatively strong. I'm getting long Snowflake. I got long Snowflake, and then we got a beautiful red to green move. There was my first take profit. Well, 25% of my position came off the table. Then there's my next take profit, where another like half my position came off the table, and I just start shedding shares as we just continued this climb. And then at this point now, I'm down to like 15% of my position, and I got flat the last final piece of the position right there at 142.80. So here are my 4 take profits on the Snowflake trade. There's my entry, 1, 2, 3, 4 final take. I trade the equity, but members obviously could have followed me along on the option itself, and it was just a beautiful trade. It was a beautiful trade, stress-free. The trade never went against me. It was just in the money instantly. I mean, it was one of those really kick your feet up on your desk type of trades and just enjoy the move. And this is how I adjust my trading strategy when I think that the market is going to give you a bit of a choppy day. Rather than me saying, hey, guys, I think we're going to have, a big red day in the market, because if I thought we're going to have a big red day in the market, then we would have said, you look for this level to break. And once this level breaks, you then expect to accelerate to the downside as momentum comes into the sell side, and you get a move all the way back down towards these previous lows. That would have been the game plan if I was expecting a big red day in the market. But since we came into the day saying, hey, not as much of a news catalyst today as what you're about to get. Jerome Powell testimony should be the same as it was yesterday. The market absorbed his testimony yesterday. Today could be a pause. Let's wait and see what happens now with the labor report. And that's exactly what you got. The market just bounced around, little pinball type action today on the SPY. We basically just went nowhere. Okay, you guys can see this is the price action of the SPY today. We just kind of bounced around. Nothing really happened here. And because that is the thought process that we had for the day, that's why I said, okay, well, I'm not looking for this level to break. I'm looking for this support level to hold, and we were able to catch that beautiful move from red to green on Snowflake, and that's how we were able to make money today. All right, so there you guys have that. What are the catalysts that we have coming up? Okay, we have a lot of catalysts that are coming up. Okay, tomorrow is initial and continuing jobless claims. That's at 8:30. Okay, so initial and continuing jobless claims at 8:30. That's tomorrow. All right. But the big number is on Friday. Okay, let's go back to the overall markets. I'll tell you guys kind of what I'm expecting here. Okay, job numbers on Friday are going to be big. You're going to get the new employment rate, but the biggest number that I'm paying attention to is actually average hourly wages. Okay. Average hourly wages, because that's the number that is most closely tied. That's a number that's the most closely tied to services inflation. And that's where Jerome Powell and co are really focused on wage inflation versus services inflation. So I think that's going to be the biggest number that people are going to focus on Friday. And if that number comes in high, if you get a higher than expected average hourly wages, the expectation is 0.4% increase. If that comes in at, let's say, a 0.6% increase, then I think this market continues to the downside, and you'll get a test of this 200, 100-day moving average that takes you back down to this level. Okay, and then I think you get back down into this level. Then you start to test this support level again. Okay, you could see maybe a little bit of a bounce tomorrow, and then maybe something that looks like this on Friday. So I'm thinking that maybe you can see something, a candlestick formation that looks something like this Thursday, Friday. Okay, now I'll be live with the rest of the mods, with all of our members, obviously when all this data comes out inside of chat. And for the members that came to the Miami meetup, we'll be live in person. Okay, trading on the floor together when this number comes out. So you got to be ready for it. I don't know what these data points are going to be. I'm not going to try to predict these data points, but I will certainly react to them, and we'll be ready to just profit from the action. So hope you guys are learning something from that Snowflake trade. Again, if I expect choppiness, and you don't have to, you might be asking yourself, well, Mike, how do I know if we're going to be choppy or if we're going to have directional momentum? Honestly, a lot of that does come with experience, and really having your finger on the pulse of the market and understanding when the market is going through a directional momentum phase or if it's going through a consolidation phase. And I always will tell you guys what I think. The mods and I will always tell you what we think. We'll always tell you, hey, I think it's going to be a choppy consolidation day, or hey, I think we're going to have a breakout, or I think we're going to have a sell-off type of day. And that helps us position ourselves, hold on to our trades longer to catch the follow through, and that helps you adjust your game plans. Choppy consolidation day, look for support and resistance levels to hold. Breakout days, look for resistance levels to break. Sell-off days, look for support levels to break. And with that mindset at the forefront, when you've got your finger on the pulse of the market, that's how you can continuously put yourself on the right side of the probability and capitalize to the maximum extent possible. All right. So I hope that helps. My TTG members, great job. Congratulations on what is another great day for us inside True Trading Group. It's been an unbelievable start to the year, and we're going to keep it going. Do not let today's choppiness fool you. This market's about to go gangbusters. Okay. The catalysts that are coming up are massive. The SPY is pricing in a 7-point move in implied volatility for the labor report that's coming out on Friday. And then you have the CPI number on Tuesday. You have the PPI number on Wednesday. Then you have the Fed meeting on the 22nd. All hell is about to break loose in this market. You're about to get unbelievable trading opportunities. So get your butts in chat. Get ready to profit from it. I will be ready, and our members will also be ready. I can guarantee you that. Now, folks, if you're not a member of True Trading Group and you're not interested in a membership at all, you can sign off the live stream because I'm done with the educational stuff. I'm done with the analysis part. What I will do now is I'll show people that are still interested in the membership. I'll show you the platform. I'll show you what comes with your membership because you guys have a chance to get the membership for just $900 tonight. Okay, the membership was normally $1,100. There's 11 spots remaining for the people that want to take it for $900. That will come with a one-on-one mentor session with myself or one of the other mods. It will also come with a double your money back guarantee. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, click apply code, price drops to $900, and you guys are good to go. If you are currently a trial member and you want the deal for $900, you must first log into your trial member dashboard, click the big green join now button, and then use the TTG121 coupon code. Okay. For those of you that are interested, let me show you the actual platform so you guys can see firsthand what you'll be getting access to as a member of True Trading Group. There are no upsells for courses or tools. Okay. All of our courses and all of our tools are included when you guys join TTG for the $900. Of course, you get the chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions, providing commentary from pre-market all the way through to the market close. We're not just gone after an hour or two. We also have a mobile app that lets you create, or lets you not create rather, but watch the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and most importantly, get real-time push notifications when moderators enter and exit trades. That's how you guys can make sure you're always following along with what it is that we are doing in chat. You get 2 private study groups a year to help speed up that learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro real-time newsfeed. This is worth $1,000 a year on its own. If you go to Benzinga, it's included with your membership and you join TTG for just $900. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That's $600 a year. That's included with your membership. When you join TTG, you get congressional trading data so you can track the trades being made by members of Congress. You get the trade ideas scanner. It streams live on our platform every day. That'll make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You get a trading simulator from ET&A. That'll cost you just under $1,000 a year if you go to ET&A directly. It lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. You get our own scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. This is very expensive data, folks, that you guys will all be able to get access to. Okay. You get a trading journal that will track your trades, break it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner will tell you what stocks are being mentioned most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you know how many people have a buy, hold, or sell rating on a particular name. Every day we publish a watch list. It tells you what stocks we're focusing on with a game plan of exactly how we plan on trading it. Snowflake was one of the top trade ideas on my list today for that red degree move. So members knew before the market even opened that I was looking to buy Snowflake down there around 139, 140. And that's exactly what we did. And that's how we were able to capitalize on it today. You also get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. You get beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got all of it. There's no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. You pay the $900, you get access to every course, every tool for the entire year. Then there's a video library with, 400 hours of additional workshops and educational videos. And you can start attending those workshops live once you become a full-time member. Guys, it really is time you started believing in yourself and investing in yourself and giving yourself a real chance. Listen, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But I can guarantee that if you join TTG, you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend the study group, and are still unable to make back the $900 membership fee at least once by the end of your membership, then we will give you back $1,800 after your membership. That's how much I believe in the platform that we have created. 78% of our members are renewing their membership. We've only had to give a refund to roughly 2.83% of our users. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. Go read them. Go read the 5 stars. Go read the 1 stars. Read them all. There's no better referral than one from your peers. All right. So there you have it, folks. The ball's in your court. It's on you. It's time for you guys to actually invest in yourself. Go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $900. Take advantage of it. The price is $1,100 tomorrow. There's 11 spots left. You have questions, text us 786-505-4049. If you're a trial member, go to your member dashboard first, then click the green join now button, then enter TTG121 coupon code, and then check out and you'll get the $900 price point as well. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. I'll see you guys all tomorrow morning. My TTG fam, I cannot wait to be with you all tomorrow morning live. I'll see you guys all later. Take care, folks. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys all in chat.